So they bring DJ Fontana, his drummer, and Scotty Moore as a guitar player in to join him. And at some point, Elvis just starts he literally moved into the dressing room. He was living there as they were doing all the rehearsals. And I guess kind of one of his ways to unwind was he just started jamming with these guys.
Scotty Moore's a monster.
Yeah.
That was his man. All through those years, those early years, that probably made him feel a lot better to have him there with him.
But those guys didn't originally want to do it. They were like, no, we don't want to deal with the Colonel or this, that. And they said, what if we can promise you that you don't even have to see him? And they talked about, and they agreed to do it just because how they felt for Elvis.
For Elvis, and they didn't want to deal with him.
They wanted to deal with the Colonel at all. So they so they did it basically for the love of Elvis. He's such a
you gotta think,
good old
though,
boy. Yeah.
You gotta think the Colonel probably screwed them over at one point or another. Did not play with Elvis again at one point during their career.
Yeah, he broke up the band.
He's gave him a bigger band to play with.
Yeah, they said that Binder heard those guys jamming, and I wrote that quote down too. He said, these guys jamming is better than all the money we're going to spend on sets and costumes. Sure. We have to get it on tape.
And I watched it, and he's absolutely right.
Yeah.
It's way better than the rest of the show.
Magic, man.
Yeah, so
it's like the first Unplugged.
Yeah,
it's like
there you go.
It's Elvis Unplugged. It's unbelievable.
So they worked that into the show, that part of it is Elvis in this, Ryan, you call it a boxing ring, and you're right, it looks like a little boxing ring without the ropes.
Yeah.
In the middle, just people sitting around him, and it's just him and these 3 or 4 dudes just jamming with acoustic guitars. And I was saying to you guys in the notes we're sharing during the week, I was like, I think it's my favorite stuff I've ever heard him do.